Gemini. Welcome to Spirit Owl Tarot, or welcome back. My name is Lucy. So, this is a timeless reading for Gemini. My intention is that whenever it finds you, then it's for you. Take whatever resonates and let the rest go in one ear and right out the other. I am going to pull from a lot of different decks for you guys today. I did meditate on your energy though and pulled from one deck for myself to just kind of take a deeper look, which I'm going to share with you guys now. So you've got the curse and water. So the curse here is about self-limiting beliefs. This could come from our ancestors. This could come from past life trauma. This could come from a lot of different areas, but it's something that is a blockage to us now in our life. So this is coming up for you. Now the water here is cleansing. It's a renewal. So something is being cleared out. If you think about, like biblically, for instance, the flood, like how the flood cleared out basically the earth until there was only two of everything that was supposed to stay. And then afterwards they had to rebuild. So it's like there's a blockage in your life that is being cleansed, you're going through this renewal process. It's not easy. Like my eye is wanting to twitch as I'm in your energy. It's definitely not easy with water as well. Like your emotions could be like water. You might really be affected by the moon phases, like the full moon, the new moon, but something's being cleared out. So you're meant to not be completely consumed by your emotions, but to be aware of them. There's definitely something about truth, like how there's that handprint over her mouth, almost like keeping her mouth shut, like making her unable to speak. And for Gemini, that's a very powerful image, right? Because you are all the Geminis I've met are the chattiest people I've ever met. I love Geminis. I have a Sagittarius moon. I love to chit chat with a Gemini and just share all kinds of ideas and get all over the place and hop from one topic to the next. But it's interesting because water is not necessarily like a friendly sign to Gemini. Like you're not trining, you're not sextiling, you're not, it's not a friendly dynamic between air and water. There's also something about marbles. So they're just showing it to me as marbles. And there's this phrase that I say myself, which is like, I've lost my last marble. Like, I've gone full blown crazy, which I am a Pisces, so I am a bit crazy. But there's something about that with your energy. Like I'm losing my marbles, but it's a good thing. Like you're losing these self-limiting beliefs, you're losing conditioning, like whatever was conditioned into you, Gemini, it's like you're losing it, like you're forgetting it, you're losing it. It's like it's just the water is coming through and it's just gone, which is really fascinating to me because not because it's a fascinating process when something like that can happen for someone. I don't know, they're bringing this up, Gemini, and I don't know, maybe some of you have experienced this recently, so I need to talk about it. I don't believe in coincidence, but I had a dream the other night. This was probably a week or so ago, and I was lucid dreaming, and I knew that I was being deconditioned. And it was almost like if you've ever listened to subliminal, like frequency music with subliminal messages in it while you're sleeping to recondition your mind. It was almost like that, but I didn't have it on. Like I was just dreaming, and it was like my spiritual team was doing this for me in my sleep and trying to help me. And I somehow at the end of it, I was very aware of it. Maybe it was for you, Gemini, that I became aware so I could share this with you. Maybe that's something that some of you would be interested in, is like listening to subliminal messages while you sleep or something like that. That's just really fascinating. I want to get into some more cards for you guys. So let's see what else is coming up for you, Gemini, as it pertains to this. I am getting tears as well. Like some of you may be more emotional, like crying, cleansing tears, catharsis. There could be anger with those tears. We have peaks of joy and magical shapeshifter. So you are a shapeshifter, Gemini. You can take many forms. You are in the process of taking a new form. Yeah, it's funny. There's like a compass here and a clock and a key. Peaks of joy. It's like those waves, like the water, like the waves. I feel like you are going to have high peaks of joy, but there's also dips with that, right? But there's the butterfly here as a metamorphosis as well. There's that full moon I talked about, like right behind her head. And it's funny because you can't really see it. Let me try to show you guys. But I have like a full moon right above my head. Sorry if that made the camera really shaky. Yeah, I feel like whatever this magical map shifter. Sorry, Gemini, I had to pause because I realized this was not magical shapeshifter. This was magical map shifter. I've never pulled this card before, and I had to look it up in the book. And this is a really powerful card. This is when the universe, God, whatever you believe in, sends someone into your life to put you on a new path, to shift where you are on the enchanted map. This is the enchanted map oracle. This person is leading you towards peaks of joy. This person is leading you towards happiness. This person is going to have a big impact on you. Now, I don't know how big or how long that impact will last, but I know that it is a big impact that they will have on you, and they will change the trajectory of your life. This person is going to facilitate the cleansing of whatever the curse is for you, whatever the self-limiting belief is for you. This person is going to open you up to new possibilities, new heights, I heard. This person opens you up to new heights. And it's interesting because the peaks of joy, like she is up in the clouds, right? And when you look at this card, she is like up in the mountains, it looks like. It's really fascinating. I want to pull a Divine Feather Messenger card for you. Now, I don't know if this is a physical person that is coming into your life or if this is a new member of your spiritual team. For a lot of you, it feels like it will be a person that comes in and changes things. Woo! All right, one more. I just heard whirlwind. When that happened, my cards, I wish you could have seen it. They all went like twirled, which this is like a tall deck. So when you shuffle, it can kind of go wonky, but I've never had that happen. This person is like a whirlwind, apparently. For Gemini, I heard shake it up. This person is going to shake things up. You have the duck. It says find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. It's interesting because find comfort and balance in simple ways. And I said this person will be a whirlwind. I feel like they will be supportive, but that's interesting. You also have the blue jay. It says the time is right to access and master your abilities. Do so with humility and control. I feel like something's going to happen quickly, Gemini, and it's going to feel like a whirlwind. And you have to ground yourself in this energy. Like find comfort and balance in simple ways. Something about routine. You're going to access and master your abilities. It's important to do so with humility and control. I'm getting and this came through in the Queen of Cups came through in Taurus's reading kind of in a different way, but similarly, like empathy. Like have empathy, like that humility and control. You might be stepping up into like your personal power or a role that gives you a lot of power. You have a divine set of skills, abilities, things that you were born with. And I feel like you're going to be mastering those. Like this person is going to help you master those. The magical map shifter. So this person is a teacher. This person has been where you are at some point. This person is wise, but this person also, I don't think they want to provoke you, but I feel like they will push your buttons in a way that feels chaotic. Like if you think of chaos, like chaos is magic. The magical map shifter. You're very adaptable, Gemini. I feel like you're going to be more comfortable in this energy than some other signs would be. It's funny because when I saw the duck, when I think of ducks, they can be like chickens where they're very defensive. They will chase people, they will peck at you. If they feel like you're coming into their territory, into their area, they're very protective of their space. I feel like it's important to be protective of your space, to set boundaries. I feel like boundaries are going to be important. All right, let's get some more insight into this for you, Gemini. This is a very curious reading. So there's a blockage that's being cleared for you. Someone's going to help you clear this blockage. It brings chaos and change, so it's important to have structure and balance. All right, what else for Gemini? It says a time of great prosperity is coming. Prepare yourself. So prosperity, physical abundance, material abundance coming for you. A wish upon a star will soon come true. So this is something that you've wished for. This is something you've asked for. So this magical map shifter is almost like a genie of some sort for you, I feel like. Interesting. Underneath the deck, you have a sacred symbol will bring you protection and guidance. I talked about boundaries, protection, protecting your energy. Interesting. You may have like a talisman, or I don't know, you might have something that you do, like a ceremony, or you might sage your home or things like that, or yourself. I want to see what divine spirit animal is working with you at this time, or is wanting to work with you at this time. Okay. Interesting. You have the ram. This is a powerful energy. I heard strong-willed. You are being guided to follow your heart and find the joy, peaks of joy, intrigue, and enthusiasm for life. Look beyond the tried and true. You are on your own unique journey. There is no mountain too high or rugged for you. Forge ahead with stamina, determination, and self-love. And it says the ram is about courage, strength, and pioneering. It's interesting because I even talked about, like, with the magical map shifter and the peaks of joy, or this one especially, how she's like up in the mountains. It looks like you're forging your own path. So it talks in this card too about like stamina, determination, self-love. And we talked about that stamina and like pacing yourself and having a routine, things along those lines. I feel like it's easy to get burnt out because, like I said, you've got the peaks of joy, you've got water. So like your emotions and things are going to be up and down. Your energy levels may be up and down. Your emotions may be up and down. So it's important to speak to yourself as you would speak to a friend, to have love for yourself, to be kind to yourself. All right, I've got 2 more decks I'm going to pull from, and then we'll get into the tarot and take a deeper look at this for you, Gemini. I want to know like more of what this is. We'll probably see like more specifics in the tarot, I'm guessing. It definitely does take courage and strength and pioneering to overcome the curse. Those are like those self-limiting beliefs. Those come from ancestors, past lives. Those are things that I'm even seeing like carved into the bone, like almost written on your bones, which is kind of crazy. And it's fascinating because the ram has these horns, which are bone, right? Like on its head. Yeah. All right, you have jump in. It says you're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never all align in just the right way. Sometimes you have to take that leap anyway. This is that time. It's interesting. You might want to look up the meaning of jellyfish. All right, and we have boundless possibilities. That almost looks like the Fool, like standing at the edge of a cliff. You're standing at the edge of limitless potential. Don't limit your dreams based on past experiences. Embrace the boundless possibilities that await you. Yeah, these are definitely pointing to the curse card, like those self-limiting beliefs. Anything could happen. Like if you take a leap of faith, you believe in yourself. Don't limit your dreams based on past experiences, whether they're your past experiences or ones that other people had and they told, like they talked to you about that and shared those fears with you and then they became yours, right? All right, let's get into the tarot, Gemini. The it's really standing out to me on the Blue Jay. The time is right to access and master your abilities. Do so with humility and control. So whatever your abilities are, your skills, Gemini, like they are powerful if you need to remember to have humility and control, right? What is this for Gemini? What's coming up for Gemini in regards to this spread? Yeah, we've got Temperance. This is Sagittarian energy. This is all about balance and moderation, right? And we were just talking about control. This is about taking your time. I just heard Rome wasn't built in a day. We've got your card, the Lovers here, the Star card, Aquarian energy. These are all major arcana. This is very powerful stuff. We've got the Hermit, Virgo energy, and the Ace of Wands underneath the deck. New beginning. So there is a relationship here between you and another person, is what I'm getting. And Gemini, it's gonna bring, like with the Water card, like this, and the Star, like healing, rejuvenation. This is like hope renewed. This is a cleansing energy. Whatever this relationship is, it brings cleansing to you, the Hermit. And you've got the Star and you have the Hermit carries the Star within its lantern. It's like through a relationship, you are healing something within you that heals your personal power, something about your independence and you personally, not. This is interesting. This doesn't have to be romantic. Like this could be a friendship, a partnership. This is someone coming into your life and it's like they're bringing something into your life that you are going to integrate into yourself, your own life. And it takes time, it takes patience. This is alchemy at work. But when you blend this energy into your energy, something magical happens. I want to say this person believes in you. Yeah, I want to say this person believes in you. You might not believe in you, and this person believes in you. But there's a difference between like doing something, like this came up in Taurus's reading. I'm just going to bring it up because it's coming through again. Fear, Fear, face everything and rise. But there's a difference between doing something because you believe in it, you believe in you doing it, and doing it because another person believes in you and believes you can. And this is going from being someone who believes in themselves when other people believe in them into someone who believes in themselves and does what they want to do, them like without validation. Someone is teaching you to not need validation through others, which is really interesting. Give me more on this Temperance. More on Temperance for Gemini, please. Yeah, the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Cups. This is like having a very guarded heart, right? The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. It's somebody who's been through a lot and they've built up a wall based on what they've been through. They don't trust easy. They don't let their guard down easy. And there's this Ace of Cups coming in. Doesn't have to be romantic, but it is an emotional offer. It's a bearing of the soul. It's a bearing of one's heart. Yeah, even the Two of Swords and the Hanged Man underneath the deck, like closed off. And then the Hanged Man is that putting yourself in a position of surrender, looking at things from a different perspective, trying to understand what you can't understand. You know what I mean? Like, it's even a position of sacrifice. This is interesting, Gemini. All right, clarify the Lovers for Gemini, please. Yeah, we've got the King of Wands and the Five of Swords. Yeah, this is like self-discovery. And this relationship is like a catalyst for your healing. Because in the past, you've dealt with whatever you've dealt with. It was very shady, very I heard self-aggrandizement, but like self-interest. Like someone had a lot of self-interest. And maybe more on this. Yeah, the Hierophant and the Tower. Some of you may have had a marriage that suddenly ended or a commitment that suddenly ended. But the Tower makes space for something better. Like the Tower, I know we mostly look at it as a terrible thing. And even on this card it says destruction, but it's a card. It actually is about something that cannot stand, something that is not good for us and needs to come down. Why the star for Gemini? Yeah, we have the Nine of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. So, like, you're healing friendships and relationships with other people, even romantic here, possibly. I don't think you're healing a relationship that would already be in your life. I think this is, if it's romantic, friendships you could be healing if you had them in your life previously. There's this sense of some of you could be getting rid of a person that's not good for you. Some of you, this is a person who's been, like, you may have been romantically involved and you haven't been for a while, but you haven't been able to fully release that, whatever happened between the two of you. You haven't been able to fully release and heal from that and trust another person since then. I'm getting that you have a very big heart, Gemini. You're someone who loves very deeply. Like, when you're in a relationship, that's the person that's coming through in these cards, is that you're someone who loves very deeply, who cares very much about people, and you may have been hurt at some point and you are healing that. And it's even like not just romantic connections, but any connection that comes into your life, there's a healing that's happening here that is changing your future. Like, your connections with other people are so important, like, and that's known for your sign anyway, Gemini. I'm seeing like a splinter, like there was a splinter in your heart. All right, with the Hermit, the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. So, like we talked about earlier, like, it's really important to have your priorities and your, like, have a schedule, have like a routine. I feel like there's, like, you're juggling something right now, like and you feel trapped by it. Yeah, the Ten of Wands and the Five of Wands with the Two of Pentacles. This is like people fighting for your time and your energy, and then you being completely overwhelmed. And Spirit is saying, like, that's enough of that. Like, this is limiting you. This is limiting your power and your abilities and your energy and your capacity to love. It's limiting your capacity, is what they're saying. Like, I'm getting that there is someone coming in where they're going to help you, but I also get that you are retreating, that you're pulling your energy back from someone or a group of people who are all like, it's like grabby at Gemini's energy. Eight of Pentacles underneath the King of Swords. This could be like a boss or someone at work or work in general, and you're learning to fight for yourself, to fight for your time and your energy. Like, time is your most precious commodity. We never can get that back. This is like, looking at this reading in simple terms, it's almost like looking at someone who is completely overwhelmed at their job, and maybe they're on call. They could be called in at any moment, and they could be like held over for any amount of time. And maybe you have kids at home, you have friends, you have family, and they all want to spend time with you too. And it's like, maybe I need to find a different job that pays better and I work less hours. Maybe I go from working 50 hours a week to 40 hours a week, like a normal job. And it doesn't have to be a normal job, but like average, but you know what I mean, like 40 hours a week. And I have a set schedule. Like, this could be, you could find like a new boss and they are the magical map shifter. They put you on a different trajectory. That's just an example. But then it frees you up to have time for your friends and your family and your loved ones. But there's a choice you have to make, and it takes like a bit of a risk here. And it's interesting because I'm kind of seeing this Five of Swords in a new way now with the Lovers. Like, you need to be a bit selfish. You need to be like, you know what, this isn't fair, this isn't right for me. Like, I can't. It's like you need to, like, self-interest, you know what I mean? Like, this is what's important to me. Like, yes, I need a paycheck, but also my home life is very important to me. Like, how am I going to work this out to where, maybe I make more money working less hours, I have a different schedule where I'm not on call all the time, or whatever that is. You even have, I hope you don't remember, or hope you don't forget, Gemini. That's funny. A time of great prosperity is coming. Prepare yourself. you've got a lot of prosperity coming towards you. And I feel like that's prosperity, abundance in a lot of different areas of your life. All right, that is what I have for you, Gemini. Sending you guys lots of love, wishing you all the best. Until next time, bye.